You ever notice something weird about voting? You show up, you do your civic duty, you pick the person that you think is the least terrible option available. And then nothing really happens. Same argument, same problems, same feeling that no matter who wins, you're still stuck. So either tens of millions of people are all making the exact same bad decisions every election, or the system is working exactly the way it was designed to. So let's make this simple. Imagine you go out to eat with 10 friends. You vote on dinner. 4 people want pizza, 3 want tacos, 2 want burgers, 1 wants sushi. Pizza wins, 4 people. Cool, right? Except that 6 out of the 10 people didn't want pizza. Now imagine the next time the burger and the taco people think, my choices can't win. So I guess I'll vote pizza to stop sushi. And suddenly you don't have 4 choices anymore. You've got 2. And neither of them are what most people actually wanted. Sound familiar? Well, that's basically how most U.S. elections work. We use a system called first past the post voting. The rule's simple. Whoever gets the most votes wins. Not over 50%, just more than the other guy. That one rule creates a chain reaction. Step 1, vote splitting. If similar candidates run, they will divide the support. Step 2, strategic voting. People stop voting for who they want and start voting against who they fear. Step 3, the 2-party lock-in. Over time, only 2 viable options survive. This pattern is so predictable, political scientists gave it a name, Duverger's law, which basically says if you use this voting system, you get 2 dominant parties every time. Not because voters are dumb, not because third parties are weak, because the rules force it to happen. Now think about what that means. You're not choosing from the best ideas. You're choosing from the 2 options that survived the system. And those options are shaped by primary elections that most people don't vote in, districts designed to be safe, and incentives that reward winning, not representing. So when you feel like your vote doesn't matter, you're not crazy. Your vote is being filtered through a system that limits your choices, pressures your decisions, and narrows the outcome before you even step into the voting booth. If you wanted to fix this in one sentence, stop forcing voters to pick just one option in a winner-take-all system. That's it. And there are lots of ways to do that. One of the simplest, let people rank their choices. So instead of pick one and pray, you get, here's my first choice, but if they don't win, here's my next. Now suddenly you can vote honestly. More candidates can compete, and outcomes actually reflect what the people want. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than choose your favorite disappointment. And here's the part that nobody really talks about. This isn't just about elections. This one rule, how we count votes, shapes the parties, the candidates, the policies, and ultimately the country you live in. So when people say, why doesn't anything ever change? This is where you start. Not with the politicians, not even with the parties. You start with the rules. If your vote feels useless, it's not because you don't care. It's because you're uninformed. It's because you're playing a game where the choices are limited, the outcomes are predictable, and the rules were never designed for real competition. The good news is the rules can be changed. The bad news is they don't change themselves.